day in the life of a CF opera singer. What on earth would that look like? Well, something like this actually. 1 minute I'll be making a lot of coughing sounds. The next I'll be doing something like this. But how do I get there? Well, I start my day off with a bit of breakfast like everybody else, but a fatty one of course for the trek after. Then it's time to get ready, and I'm feeling very happy today because it is the first very warm day over here in Seattle, so I got to wear my summery dress. Yes, you heard that right. I am in the US at the moment, currently in a production of La Boheme for the Bellevue Opera, and in preparation for our rehearsal this evening, I of course do my Parmesan like every good CFer, and I sit there for around 10 or 15 minutes until I've breathed in all of the wonderful medicine, which then helps me cough up any gooey stuff which you do not want to see. So I always like to be super prepared whenever we have a rehearsal. So I have my lunch and my character shoes, which will be the shoes that I will wear during the show. So I need to get used to how they feel. My scarf, just in case it gets a bit chilly. It is Seattle, anything can happen. And lastly, but by no means least, my Ventolin, just in case I get a bit chesty later on during rehearsal. And with that, we are ready to go off to our first rehearsal, which is for the public opera recital on Sunday. And this is us taking the monorail, then we grab the bus, and then it's time for a scream.
There we go. Woo!
As you can tell by my little victory dance, I'm very happy with how our rehearsal went. Now it's time for a cup of tea and a Magdalena before getting far too excited about my costume for next week's show. Speaking of which, here is a little behind the scenes look at our rehearsals. My screaming sessions are done, and I think this is probably my most favourite part of the opera, the beautiful ballet dancing by Craig there, and we are done. Michael is knackered, Rodolfo, and it's time for home. Yes, we are back, and my favourite snack after a long day is some really salty popcorn. I just am craving it by this point, and of course a good movie to chill out to. Now it's time for my bedtime medicine routine. Here I am in my not so glamorous nightgown, starting off with the wonder drug Calideco, love it. Then we are taking some calcium for my bones, which also has some vitamin D in it because my bones aren't probably as strong as most. Finally, for my heart, some cod liver oil and garlic. And with that, we come to the end of A Day in the Life with a CF opera singer. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed a behind the scenes look. And as we are always striving for life unlimited, I will leave you with this clip.